To recent advances in the field of telecommunications, I am now able to be beamed in and out of certain locations that we arrive in. Right now, I think we'll take it back to the 1950s, so I will say to our engineer back at home base, Michael Excellent Bondra, energize.
And now that I've been transported to the 50s, what better place could I be in than the Mayfield Village 50s theme night? A great place to see pool skirts, tail fins, fuzzy dice, and well, you name it.
For the last few summers, Mayfield Village has been the site for a trip back to simpler times, and it's also been a celebration of the all-American muscle car.
How do you like this stuff with all these great old cars here? Oh, it's great. Well, this is what we do in most of our spare time. And do you come to these type of events often? Most every weekend during the summer. Yeah. What kind of a car we got here? What do you got? It's a 57 Chevy. Yeah. What's under the hood? It's a late model V8. Tell us all about your car here.
Well, it's a 57 Chevy Bel Air, and it's all been restored at the original. It's got a 283 motor. Well, in other words, what you see is what it was. In other words, in 57, that's what you got is the Bel Air.
It's originally from the West Coast, and it has air conditioning, and it is factory air. And you can always tell by the bumper on them. If they're a one-piece bumper, that means they've got factory air, otherwise they're split in 3 pieces. And we were fortunate enough to get it from a gentleman who had had it stored for 20 years. And it's now our car, and we've won a trophy in a parade. And we just started with it last year, and we try and dress for the occasion and everything.
Well, I can see that, I can see that. Number of cars here. Any problems with that?
No, they're being let in staggered groups, and just try to keep them moving, and there's no problem so far.
And I bet some of these guys could probably lose you in a chase, huh?
No doubt about it.
The proud owners of these American classics truly came out in force. Several hundred cars filled 3 parking lots. Furthermore, Wilson Mills Road was closed off for a 1950s cruise where owners could show off their cars in action.
This is class.
But for a true 1950s celebration, you need music, Daddy-O. And then it was time to meet the king.
What kind of songs are you going to do tonight?
Well, we're going to do a couple of different sets. We got the first set was basically 50s music from about 1955 to 1959. The next show we're going to do is featuring the 68 special, like Elvis did when he did his 68 comeback. So we're going to do that one, and that'll cover primarily songs from 68 back. Then we're going to do a third show, and that'll be done like in a white outfit. That'll signify the Vegas years. And we'll do a lot of songs from, say, the late 60s up into the mid-70s. We're going to close tonight's performance in a white suit with a cape, and we'll be doing a fourth show. That'll be featuring the Elvis concert years. So I'll be changing hairdos, changing outfits, changing glasses, different look each time I come out, different songs each time we come out, more drive. As we get into the 70s, more movements and so forth. But Elvis grew in his entertainment, and so we're going to grow tonight in front of the crowd. They come to see the showdown here with the Mayfield Village Days.
This year's 50s night celebration had the biggest turnout so far. Mayor of Mayfield Village, Bruce Rinker.
You can see they're just trailed all the way to the horizon. I have no idea.
And we hear there's a bunch of car clubs out this year. Any comment on that?
Well, every year it seems that the word travels farther. There are a lot of car clubs in the area, and I think really from the beginning we've had car clubs coming. So they know, they prepare, they put this on their calendar, and they flock here.
And the last few years I've been here, we always see a lot of families here.
Very much a family event. What's nice is I think everybody is kind of a kid at heart, at all ages, loves to see these cars. It's a real show. And we've got food and drink for everyone. It's just a good get-together.
And how about the music? I hear we're going to hear from Elvis tonight.
You bet. I was just talking to him. He's gotten back from Disney World, and he's ready to go.
And now it's time to head back to 1993. So I think I'll just say as I go, good night, sweetheart, good night.